G, and I'm here playing, you guessed it, Metal Gear Solid 3. Fuck. Yep. Gotta do this again. Okay. Ah, fuck, I forgot about that fucking guy. Fuck. I think that's everything for here. Let me just make sure. There should be 2 mouse traps here. Yeah, okay, I need to get those. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Okay. And there's supposed to be a frog here. You have to get one. I'm in the battle. It's supposed to be fucking... There's supposed to be a fucking frog here. Where is it? Go to the back left of the area.
like this before. That's so different.
Dude. Why have you not blocked this bitch? Why are you still talking to her? There it is.
I love it! My hat! Hey, I felt that. You're all talk, huh?
But, you know, you're not gonna listen to me. You're not gonna listen to Max. You're not gonna listen to anyone who fucking looks out for you. You're just gonna keep doing stupid fucking shit.
Amazing. I never knew reloading could be so thrilling in battle. Here it comes. Major, sit back and watch.
And trying to, God, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know why I fucking bother. I really don't know. Dude, it's not even about her, man. You are continuing to engage. You could fucking block her at any time. It is you who is refusing to cut ties. You understand that, right? I could give one fucking shit less about this bitch, man. You know, me and Max had both fucking went to bat for you, dude. Telling you, you know, oh, he'll learn. You're not learning. You're not fucking learning from your mistakes, dude. And it's like you're fucking choosing this, dude. You are choosing this shit with these bitches, man. You know she's fucking crazy, and you still keep talking to her. What is wrong with you? And then that's like all you fucking talk about is them. These bitches, dude. Like you understand that even if you oh my god. Even if you find a girlfriend that works out for you, dog, that's cool. That's great. It shouldn't be your whole fucking life, man. No, dude. Okay? You shouldn't be trying to understand her. You should just be pretending she doesn't fucking exist. Okay? She is not worth taking the time to understand. That's what you're not getting, man. Disengage. And it just drives the people around you fucking crazy, Steph, because that's all you talk about. You're talking about wishing you had a girl. Then you're talking about the girl. Then you're talking about hating the girl. Yeah, it shouldn't be right now, Steph. It should be forever. Forever. You know, and it drives me crazy. It drives Max crazy. It drives everyone around you crazy. And you know, the thing about it is, man, is sadly, you'd get a lot farther if you weren't so obsessed with it, because women could smell desperation. They fucking can. One of the worst things you can do as a woman is try too fucking hard. And it's a hard lesson to learn. It really is. Because you're thinking, why wouldn't a girl want that, okay? A lot of girls, and this is, by the way, this is not all girls, okay? Understand that, okay? I'm just giving you generalities here, okay? But the majority of women can be confusing, right? Because they want a guy to pursue them, but they don't want a guy to pursue them too much. If you pursue him too much, you're clingy or desperate, and if you don't pursue him enough, then you're not interested. Now, hopefully, at a certain point, you know, you're gonna get older, and you're gonna get around girls that hopefully are smarter than the fucking bitches that you've been talking to. Okay? But right now, for the time being... Ah, shit. The bad news is pretty simple. Okay? You're gonna get a lot of chicks that wanna play fucking games. And not the good kind either. Okay? So, the best strategy that I can tell you, man, is to pursue a girl, but keep her at arm's length. Don't get too invested. Don't tell her too much. Don't make, you know, fawn over her, because if she thinks that you're desperate, she won't like you. She'll get the ick. Or she'll just straight up, you know, think you're sad. Oh God. And you know, it comes across like I'm being a dick, you know, and I'm being mean a little bit, dude. But I want you to understand. I want you to understand something. How fucking frustrating it is. And for me, and for Max, and for anybody else that happens to give one fucking shit about you, to have to constantly try to help you, and then you just kind of don't listen to our advice, and you wind up in problems that we tell you are going to happen that you could have prevented. So it's like, am I wasting my time? Because like when I'm going out of my way to try and help you, and you're not heeding what I'm trying to tell you, it's just like I might as well just be talking to a fucking wall. Oh, hi, wall. And you know, and I've told you, I have a girlfriend, okay? I have a girlfriend. So, knowing that I have a girlfriend is every fucking conversation I have. Every conversation I have with you been about her? No, it hasn't. And things have actually been going pretty well. So, she likes me for me. She likes games. She likes horror. She often joins my streams. That's pretty much all I could feasibly ask for. She doesn't judge me for being me. She likes a lot of the same things I do. And she wants to spend time with me. You know, that's cool. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, if I was talking about her 24/7, dude, you would get fucking sick of it, man. You would. Oh, I forgot. There's a specific way you have to fucking go to get out of this cave, and I forgot which way it was. Not that it really is. It's not that big of a deal. And taking all these other paths has made sure I got everything that was to get in the cave. So, it's not a waste of time. And the truth is that you're dating in high school. And that's cool. That's cool that you're dating in high school. But the problem with that is, dude, you were going to run into a lot of shitty bitches. Okay? And girls who do not know what they want. Yeah, I gotta get up there somehow. I forget there's a specific way you have to take to get up there. You know, and I'm trying to put this in a way that you're gonna understand it, man. That doesn't come across as unnecessarily mean to you, but, okay, the thing that you need to really be getting, dude, is it's not your fault that she turned out to be a bitch. Okay? It's not your fault. You saw a pretty girl, you went for it, sometimes they suck. It's your fault that you keep fucking engaging with her. Block her on every platform. Delete her fucking number from your phone, man. Act like she is the plague. You didn't choose for her to be crazy, but you are now choosing to engage with her. A chick that you know sucks. A chick that you know half the time wants to get your ass beat. She's out to get you. She's pregnant with another kid's, she's either pregnant with another dude's kid, okay, which is bad, or she's lying about being pregnant, which is also bad. You know, there's no situation where she's pleasant and this has a pleasant outcome, okay? There's no, like, well, maybe this could potentially go well. You know, it's not going to. What, are you gonna babysit the fucking kid? shit. I keep... There's a specific path that you have to take to get out of here. Where is that fucking path? And I know that your fucking place, dude, the school where you're at, she is not the only fucking girl there. There are other fucking options. Pursue them. There's this, which way? Oh, fuck, which way do you go to get out of here? I know there's a specific fucking way. Dude, she's not gonna fucking stalk you. Okay? And if she tries to do that, you could very, very easily deal with her, bro. What's she gonna do? Threaten you? Beat her ass! Oh, give me a break. You know, everybody's all about equality, man. Equal rights, man, deserves equal lefts. And I guarantee you, she's not going to take it that far, because she wants attention. She doesn't want actually to get in trouble. As soon as this bitch gets any bit of real pushback, I guarantee you she's going to leave you alone. Oh, I have to crawl. Yeah, I forgot. You have to crawl through here, and it takes you to a higher. Yeah, okay. See, yeah. I knew there was a specific fucking route you're supposed to take. Just haven't played this in a while, so I forgot the exact route. Yeah. I know, man. But, yeah, we're not gonna we're not gonna talk about that. In fact, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I've said all I had to say. This chick is pregnant with another dude's kid, or lying about it, Alex. She's constantly saying, well, I don't like you and then I do like you, okay? So what I told Steph, if we're gonna break it down, run so far away. That's basically my advice boiled down for Alex. Keep running. Just block her, cut contact, act like she has the fucking plague. But she's a leper. Yeah, well, it's not just that, man. I mean, that's definitely a thing, but it's like, she's currently pregnant. Like, if you're, like, older, and you want to talk to somebody that has a kid or something, okay. You know, but, like, she's 14 and pregnant. That's what we, that's what we like to refer to as a red fucking flag. And I was getting upset at Steph because he just, like, he won't just permanently block this bitch. It's like, I'm fucking begging you. But yeah, that's the last time I'm gonna talk about it. Because I'm tired of even mentioning that bitch. Look, give me your phone. I'll fucking do it. Yeah, sometimes your homies have to act for you, man.
Do you want to...
Yeah, we're about to have a boss fight. Yeah. Dude, I love this game in general. This is honestly probably one of the most loved games in video game history. And in 2004, when this game came out, this game was insanely pretty. Like, this pushed the PS2 to the fucking limit. And I'm really looking forward to the remake of this. It's coming probably early next year. I would say probably March is when I think it's coming. Finally. Sorry. Actually, I have a... Wait, don't I have a... Actually, yeah, I have a stun grenade. I should be using that. I think it was today, actually. I think today is the 20th anniversary. If I'm not mistaken, it was November 17th. At least in America. Is it a smoke grenade? I think it's a smoke grenade that fucking... Yeah. That gets that guy to leave you the fuck... It gets his bee thing to come off. I think a stun grenade also gets him.
You to taste some real pain.
You get special rewards if you take them down non-lethally. Even though they already die anyway because of the story, but you get like their camo and shit.
Grenade!
Yep. Okay, I'm just going through, I'm skipping all the cutscenes because I've already played through this game. I love this game, but it has a lot of cutscenes, and that's fine, you know, but when you're just trying to replay it, it can get in the way. They just added a 4K patch. Obviously, you can't see it on the fucking YouTube stream, but originally this game was locked to 1080p when they brought the Master Collection even on PS5, and people didn't like that, so they added 4K yesterday as part of a surprise patch, so I said, fuck it, I'll replay it. And I hadn't done a playthrough where I got all the collectibles, so I'm just going through and getting all the collectibles. I have actually beaten this game on the hardest difficulty, which, let me tell you, is not fucking easy. Enemies have fucking superhuman AI, and if they instantly see you, it's fucking game over. And not to mention the fact, okay, you are only allowed to make a very limited amount of saves, so you will potentially lose large swaths of progress if you fuck up. And in the instances where you have to fight the boss fights, they can take an insane amount of fucking punishment before they die. Well, I can't really judge that. I haven't played Escape from Tarkov. Yeah. No wonder you fucking dislike it. I don't blame you. There's let me see. There is definitely parts of this game that have aged poorly, you know, but that's what the remake is for, because they're not just remaking it graphically, because, I mean, they are remaking it graphically, and Unreal 5 looks amazing, but they're modernizing the gameplay as well. Like in the original game, and in all the Metal Gear games up till 4, I think, you can't crouch walk. You either walk at full speed, or you crawl, and prone. And going prone is fine for certain situations, but not being able to crouch walk in a stealth game really does take getting used to and kind of pisses me off. And you can obviously, you know, crouch walk in the remake. And then, the game has a very in-depth combat system for hand-to-hand combat, but it's very complicated. It has a lot of commands. It's very confusing. They, in future Metal Gear games, they greatly improved the system without losing complexity. So, they basically simplified it without losing it. You know, like sometimes when you see people simplify it, it'll be bad. But in this case, it actually was good because they simplified it without losing all the stuff you could do. They just made it easier to understand. So this was simplifying it in a good way. You can still do everything you could, it's just not like a string of complicated commands that a lot of people aren't going to learn, that the game doesn't tell you about, that you kind of have to learn just by a fucking trial and error. Whereas in, you know, the later games, it just makes sense. You can only aim in first person. And then later Metal Gear games, you can aim in third person and first person and switch. They're going to add that. You couldn't aim and move at the same time. So they're adding that just across the board. You know, modernizing the gameplay as well as graphical overhaul, so... I'm really looking forward to it. And while it helps for you to know, because it's fucking awesome. You have to understand, there are parts of this game, Alex, that are dated. Okay? But at the time, it was fantastic, and the people who play it understand that. You know, you're not going to judge a game from the 80s based on today's standards. And for two, because there's lots of this game that is fucking awesome. Okay? First of all, it's a prequel to the entire Metal Gear series and shows you how everything got started. That's why they chose to remake Metal Gear Solid 3 out of all the ones they could remake. Because you can have... there's all kinds of references to later games, but you can play Metal Gear Solid 3 as your first game and understand what's going on. It's the start of the series. So, like, it's, you know... So that, and also because it's set in the Cold War, and it's a fucking plot about the Cold War. It's the only Metal Gear game that's set in the Cold War. It's set in 1964. And because the story is absolutely fucking incredible. It is one of the greatest fucking stories of any game you will ever play. I'm skipping the cutscenes because I played the ever-loving shit out of this game, and when you're replaying it, but, you know, the first time you played, seeing the story, it is a fucking amazing story. It's historically accurate. It pays respect to the time period. It talks about love, war, hatred, politics, the Cold War, the president, betrayal, loyalty to your country, what it means to be a patriot, if there's such a thing as being too loyal to your country, the fear of nuclear arms, as this game takes place like right after the Cuban Missile Crisis. This game has such a fantastic fucking story that has so many fully realized characters and so many cool things. And even if you judge this game on its own basis, it's fantastic. But if you play the other games, this game shows you how so many things came to be, okay? You know, in the other games, you see Big Boss, and he's kind of a dickhead. 2004. He's a dickhead. And he's super old. This game takes you back to when Big Boss was young, and explains why he becomes the way he becomes. And how he earned the title Big Boss. And for the time that this game released, this game's graphics were fucking crazy. For 2004, on PS2, this game looked outstanding, and you're seeing it at a higher resolution, but all the assets and shit looks the same. You know? And you're in a Russian jungle, and they really go fucking hard into that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you haven't even seen the foliage, dude. When you see the fucking foliage, it's insane. Yeah. Is this... Yeah, okay. And now, all of that hunting for optional stuff is going to come in handy. Yeah, you can have USA face paint. USA! USA! And you can use this cap to fool the people. Because they're from the water, and when they look down, because they're up there in the fucking hover car with the lights, when they look down and see the crocodile thing and you're crouched, they'll assume you're a crocodile. It makes this part of the game way easier. I imagine, dude. See? Their lights will just go over you and assume you're just an alligator. And this game has mind-blowing shit in it, dude. Like, stuff you wouldn't believe, okay? That breaks the fourth wall, that's just fucking awesome. There's the boss battle, okay? Alex, called The End. And this boss battle is one of the greatest boss battles in the fucking history of gaming. Not just because the boss battle itself is so amazing, but all the different ways you can do it, okay? So for starters, in the main boss battle, you're in a giant open forest. It's got like a rainforest, a plain, it's split into all these areas. He's a sniper hunting you, and you are hunting him. And he's got camo, and you've got camo. And it's just you and him in this area, going back and forth. And hunting each other. And while rain will come in, and shit like that, and, I'm not even doing it justice, but in the game it's fucking amazing. Like, his AI is fucking pitch perfect. You are legitimately sitting there sneaking through the jungle trying to fucking snipe him, okay? But, there's two other ways that you can end the battle before it begins. So, this game has a real in-game timer. Now, the end is a super old man. He was like a World War I sniper, okay? This is the 60s. So he's like 100 years old. In the story of this game, he's literally preserving the last little bit of his energy for this hunt. Like, he's in a wheelchair and then he gets out of the wheelchair. So basically, he only has days to live. He wanted to, like, he's been in basically like a self-imposed coma till he could find somebody worth his effort. If you pause the game and you save it and then you come back after 2 weeks, or you alter the timer in your system, he will die of old age. And you can skip the entire boss battle. You just don't see shit like that in the game. And that's one of the ways to do it. Earlier in the game, there's a cutscene before you fight the end. There's a cutscene before you fight the end, where he's not even the focus of the cutscene, he's just in it, and he's being wheeled around in a wheelchair like he's asleep. And they're on a dock. You can actually take a sniper rifle and shoot him in the head and kill him right there after that cutscene. And then he doesn't ever get to the battle. They call it the early end. You get a trophy for doing it. So, besides just the battle being amazing, there's like 2 fucking meta ways for you to end the battle before it even begins. You just don't see shit like that in any other fucking game. I'm going to do the boss battle here because you get a special reward. You get his rifle. That's great for boss battles because it takes a lot of their stamina. And you get his camo for doing the fight with him. And I'm trying to get 100% complete, so I'm doing the fight. I won't be using the premature thing. But just the fact that, like, you can just, I don't feel like doing the battle. I'll kill him earlier. I'll wait 2 weeks and wait till he passes away from old age. They even have dialogue in the game referencing that. Snake is like, man, I kind of feel bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And for 2004 on PS2, that was fucking insane. I can't think of a single other PS2 game that had boss battles like that. And all of the boss battles. All of the boss battles are fucking dope. There's not a single bad boss battle in this game. And they're all unique. You saw, I just fought that fucking, the fear with the pain with the bees. Then you fight the fear. He's in the woods. And he can use invisibility. And you have to shoot him down from the trees. So he's like stalking you predator style. And you can actually trick him into eating poison food. Because it turns out that using his invisibility stuff drains his stamina. So he'll like eat something you can throw out of poison food. And he'll eat it and get sick. To fuck with him. And if you kill him non-violently, like you get his stamina, you get his camo. And it makes you invisible, but it drains your stamina. Another fight is with this guy called the Fear. He is a fucking... I'm trying to figure out... he's an astronaut who was burned up in entry, okay? So he has a giant flamethrower, and you're fighting him in a darkened tunnel, and you have to duck around the tunnel and fucking fight him to avoid the jets of his fucking flamethrower. Super great boss battle. And another one, the Sorrow, he's dead. He's an undead spirit. He stops your heart, and you fight him in the afterlife, you're basically in the river Styx. And every person you killed in the game will be coming down that river at you. So he literally makes you face all the people that you killed. So the fight is ridiculously easy if you didn't kill anyone, although it's still doable if you kill people. And they will even show the ways that you killed them. The game remembers how you killed them, so you'll see their old wounds on them. Like, there's so many things about Metal Gear Solid 3 that are just fucking awesome. And I think there might be some stuff here to get. And the story is just fucking awesome, dude. Okay? He was trained by this chick called the Boss. And she betrays the U.S. government, so he's got to track her down and kill her. But she's like his mom. He was an orphan, okay? She trained him for 10 years. She's like the closest thing he has to a mom. And having to kill her is really fucking with him, dude. And when you fight her, dude, she's like another operative like you. She has hand-to-hand combat. So you get into like a full-on fucking, like, you know, two army dudes engaging in a fucking hand-to-hand brawl with her, and it's in a field of white flowers, white lilies, that are fucking swaying and oscillating. You get into like a giant fucking chase in a tank where you're on a fucking motor car. Like, ah, dude, there's so many great things about Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah! That's what I'm saying, dude. Hideo Kojima is fucking legendary for his attention to detail, man. Okay? Like, fucking legendary for his attention to detail. There's literally, he's infamous for this. There's a scene in Metal Gear Solid 2, so the one before this. This was in 2001, Alex, just so you know, on PS2. So it was like an early PS2 game. There's a ship that you're on in the start of Metal Gear Solid 2, and there's an icebox. This is the only icebox in the entire game, and people found out that each ice cube was individually modeled. You could shoot the icebox would fall over, and the ice cubes would come out. The ice cubes would fucking melt and disappear in real time. This is on PS2 in 2001, and there is not a single other use of that fucking prop in the rest of the fucking game. So even just for like a little tiny prop used in one room of the game that most people will never fucking see, they made fucking ice cube physics and real-time evaporation. And I want that, like, the entire series is like that, okay? And the reason why, Alex, the reason why I love Metal Gear Solid 5 so much, why Metal Gear Solid 5 is probably my favorite game of all time, is they went to an open world with Metal Gear Solid 5, okay? They did not compromise on that level of detail. So imagine the detail that you saw, the shell casings fading in the water, the ice cube, and now imagine that in a massive open world. That level of detail. There's no other fucking open world game like Metal Gear Solid 5. And in Metal Gear Solid 5, you build up your own army. You have a fucking base out in the ocean that you build up. It goes from a platform to a massive army. And basically any soldier, weapon, thing in the field, you can literally use a photon balloon and take it and add it to your army. So in Metal Gear Solid 5, you don't even want to kill people most of the time, because whatever soldier you capture, you can add them to your fucking army. And then you can research and make them develop new weapons, new cars, new things, and then drop them. So you can be out in the open world and, oh, drop a jeep. Drop this. And there's like 1,000 different ways to enter every fucking base. You know, so people were worried when they did Metal Gear Solid 5 with them going open world that they would compromise on the attention to detail. They didn't. And that's why Metal Gear Solid 5 was such a massive fucking undertaking, because trying to do that level of macro detail, oh dude, Metal Gear Solid 5 is so great. It's so fucking great, dude. And it's set in 1984. It's a fucking Metal Gear Solid game in 1984 in Afghanistan. It's set during the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. The failed Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, but still. And that's hardly anybody even knows that the fucking Soviet Union tried to invade Afghanistan in the 80s. You know, plus it's a Metal Gear Solid game in the fucking 80s with authentic 80s music in an open world with army building. Okay? And so I told you that the older Metal Gear games, they're a little bit outdated gameplay-wise. I still love them. I still think this game is good gameplay, even if it's a little bit outdated. They gradually started modernizing the games. Metal Gear Solid 5 has the best fucking gameplay of any stealth game you have ever played. Okay? The game came out fucking 9 years ago, and it is still fucking unmatched. It is so smooth, so easy to use, so like intuitive. I can't even do it justice, man. The 80s setting, the open world, you know, it's set in fucking Afghanistan and Africa in the 80s. And you get fucking partners who come out with you. You get a fucking wolf called D-Dog. You rescue him as a pup, and later on in the story he grows up to a full wolf, and he joins you on missions. He'll tag enemies for you, and you can send him to kill an enemy, ripping out their throats, and you can equip him in armor. So you just get like a fucking wolf companion that you can literally put in like a full combat armor and go on missions with you and ride in a car with you. It's fucking amazing. But, you know, the thing is as great as Metal Gear Solid 5 is, see, he's right there being wheeled away. You can kill him. As great as Metal Gear Solid 5 is, man, it really is the end of the series, pretty much. So it's really hard to tell, you know, for me to recommend you jump into it as a first-timer. because it expects that you know it played the other games. It was meant to be the end of the series. You know what I mean? So even though it's the best one, in my opinion, even though it has the best gameplay, you're either not gonna understand what's going on in the story, or you're gonna have the rest of the series spoiled for you. You know, 3, like I said, one of the reasons why they remade 3, you don't have to know about the series. Like, obviously it helps if you do, but you don't have to know about the other games in the series. 5 is different. Yes, it is, but I would recommend against getting it on Switch. Because the games are capped at 30 FPS. And the Metal Gear Solid 2 is at 60, even on PS2.
What's going on? Respond. Come in, HQ.
Fuck. I'm gonna let myself die. I was trying to get through without getting caught. I mean, if you can deal with the fact that it's gonna be 30, but that's the reason why people don't like it on Switch, because Metal Gear Solid 2, Alex, was 60. I want you to understand, in 2001, on PS2, Metal Gear Solid 2 was 60. You understand? So, it really pisses people off that the PS2 version was 60 and the Switch version is 30. Literally, every other version is 60. Apparently, from when I was looking into it, when I was reading, the engine that was on Metal Gear for PS2 doesn't agree with Switch. There's some kind of problem where Switch has issues with it. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'll let myself die, because I was trying to get through this without getting caught.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Like, it's something about the engine that they use for the old Metal Gear games doesn't want to work well with Switch for some reason. Fuck, oh, that went even worse. No, that's, on Metal Gear Solid 2, it's 60, on Metal Gear Solid 3, it's 30. But, that's more understandable, because it was Vita. You know what I mean? Switch should be able to run it at 60, you know what I mean? With Vita, it was understandable, because they were running the HD version for PS3. And it's also pretty telling that Vita has the same performance as Switch, and why people are so upset. There we go. Get fucked. Now there's some collectibles under the water. I can get those. Now that I don't have to worry about alerting them. Okay, making sure I got everything. I think that's everything here. I can go into the warehouse. Yep, okay. I'll save before I go into the warehouse. Well, I'll save after I get in the warehouse. In this game, you can have camo, which is cool. It gets into the theme. But you have to constantly pause the game and switch your camo. In the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that's coming, they're adding the ability to move through your camo instantly with the D-pad. So you don't have to pause the game to switch camo. Yeah, I think that's the best camo I can wear here. Yeah, okay.
You want to?
So we got two guys down there, and I'm pretty sure we got another guy on the staircase. It's over now. Yep, there's one up there on the staircase. I think there's just one. Oh, it's... Ah, shit. Yeah, thankfully he didn't alert anybody. Oh, fuck. Wow. I never would have found that fucking frog. That was so well hidden. Yeah. It actually isn't bad. It's different. That's the problem. I actually like Silent Hill 4. It was just originally intended to be a spin-off, so it's very different.
Hey, Snake.
See, like, this is what I'm talking about with the foliage, Alex. They had real foliage that would respond to the player when you went through it. Okay, which was fucking unheard of on PS2. And wouldn't become a thing until, like, PS4 and Xbox One, so this became, like, a big deal. God, fuck. I need to get rid of some of my old food anyway. Plus the camo system, when he gets injured you have to actually treat it. Oh, I forgot. That's funny. I forgot about that. There's traps you can fall into that kill you. Thankfully it's not that big of a deal. You only lose like the last 30 seconds of progress. So it's more like the devs trolling you. But it's still funny. Okay, I've already gotten that mushroom. You can climb trees. I think that's everything here for now. Here's where we get into an enemy base. Grainy Gorky. There's a lot of Russian words that are really hard to pronounce in this game.
Do you want to save?
Now I'm gonna need to change my camo. Russia. In a fictional province of Russia called Selinoyarsk. But heavily based off of actual Russian landmass. So there's actual, like, it's actually based off of real shit. The one animal, the one person that's spared will be the dog. Ah, shit. I don't kill dogs if I don't have to. Damn it. Oh, fuck. I'll just... Yeah, I fucked up. I forgot to put the silencer back on my trank. Your silencer can fucking give you away. Because your silencer has limited durability. You have to keep up with it and have new silencers. So in boss fights, where the silencer is not needed, it's good to take it off. But I forgot to put it back on, so when I shot the dog, it alerted him. Okay. Trust me, dog, you'll thank me later. You're gonna wake up with a headache. Your owners aren't going to wake up at all. Let me make sure I'm getting all the collectibles. Yep, and yeah, I remember the fence is broken right here, so you can climb in. There's several ways you can get across. What? How is he? We got back up? Dog, I'm trying to save you. The fuck? Stay down. Do not make me have to kill you. I don't want to. I just have a thing about killing dogs or cats in games. You know, and people are like, well, you don't believe dogs and cats should be killed? But you're fine with other animals not being killed? Or being killed? Yeah. Dogs and cats are our friends. You're goddamn right I'm not okay with dogs being killed. Dogs were fucking domesticated to help serve us. Meanwhile, fucking other animals would kill us if they could. There's a big difference. And the same people who are talking about protecting nature don't seem to understand that we play a vital fucking role in nature. Like areas where we don't hunt deers, they overwhelm the local populace. And kill everything else. Like, we are part of the ecosystem. Nature evolved around us killing animals. Like, if we stop doing that, it will fuck with the ecosystem. That's what people don't seem to understand, man. Okay, birdseed. No, that is a bird I've already gotten, so I need to look out. There's a different bird here. It's the thermal goggle helps you. Thermal goggles helps you see. Oh, for the love of fuck. Oh shit, I got it! Hot diggity damn! And that's another sand whistling thrush. Fuck. Is it just on the other side of the fence then? What the hell? I hear a bird. Okay. Gotcha. It keeps getting in the grass, so if I wait in the grass long enough, fucker will fly down. Here we go. Yep. Boom. That's everything I need here, so now I can move on. You can either go in the front door or go this way through the hole. Obviously, in a stealth game, I don't want to go through the fucking front door. And you can also wear a disguise here, a scientist disguise, to just walk around in front of the scientists. To let you walk past the soldiers, but other scientists will notice you, so you have to be careful.
What's wrong? Who's there?
I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be back.